my channel. My name is Nichelle, Ohshells on all social media. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I am going to, as you see from the title, show you guys how I achieved the faux lock look, bob look. I don't know. I was surfing the internet a few weeks ago and I saw a lot more people are sporting this look and it's mad cute. So I was like, I have to teach myself and do it. On Instagram, I got a lot of questions as far as like, how do you do this? How do you do that? Oh my gosh, these look so nice. I'm like, oh my God, so let's make it a video. First things first, I actually sectioned off a piece. I was redoing my perimeter. So if it's a little like flaky, don't say nothing because I ain't washed it yet, but you know. I redid this piece. Now I like how they look when they're like a little messy, a little, you know, let me get close. Oh my God, I'm breaking out. Don't look at me. A little, you know, a little raggedy at the ends. I like that. Is that offensive? I don't know. But I like how it looks with the little pieces. I just sectioned off pieces and started braiding. So it's basically easier when you have all your sections already done and you're not messing around with like, this front piece is still fro-y and then this back piece is done. You got to make a new slit, a new part. It's too much. Oh, by the way, I have a bandeau on, so there's that. I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, let me braid this. Okay, so now I have my little braid. Y'all see that? Boom, a braid. Sometimes I'll put a little gel on there beforehand, but I had a little leftover product, so I just smooth it in. I don't make them too tight because again, I don't need it being all like that. So anyway, we got the braid. Okay, cool. So now let's talk about hair. The hair that I typically use is, where is it? For this specific style, I decided to go with water wave. So I always get water wave, get deep wave, anything that's pretty much more curly than this. The pack that I used was this one. Boop, boop, boop. This is the pack that I use to retwist my perimeter, but most of the hair in my head is FreeTress. I don't stay too loyal to when it comes to the brand. It's really about the texture. You want to get water wave so that you have these like kind of soft looking locks, but at the same time it's easy to kind of just wound it up, pull it through, wound it up, pull it through. FreeTress now, their hair is a little bit more silky, I feel like, and you know, if you disagree, let me know. So I saw this, who this by? Tress, owned by the same people, huh? So Tress, when I looked at the hair, the reason why I went for this is because it's a little bit more, it's less silky. It's easier for me to wrap around, and then when I seal it up, y'all gonna see that. It just stuck better. So this one, for instance, is by Lulu. That's Lulu. And then the ones back here, you know what I mean? The ones we tuck away is by FreeTress. So I feel like their hair is just a little bit too silky for the look that I was going for. Anyway, I grabbed my two pieces. So I have a piece of hair here. Boom. Boom. And it all depends on how long you want your locks to be. And then this is the other piece of hair. So I have two pieces of hair mainly because I want to be able to extend, right? And I don't want it to get skinny back here. So I just crochet a piece and then cut it to wherever I need it to be. So let me show you guys how I do that. Okay, so now that I've crocheted this piece through, basically, I don't like to waste hair. I don't like wasting hair. So I'm going to tug on this until it's about the length that I want it to be while it's stretched a little. So this is good. So I'll just lap this over, and then this is the piece that I'm gonna wrap the hair around. Does that make sense? So I ain't do nothing to it. I ain't twist nothing out. Something that I do like to do, however, is to fluff the hair out. Fluffing, i.e. Either combing it out or just like I'm doing right now, pulling apart the strands just so that you don't get this Goldilocks link that you're wrapping all the other hair around. It just comes out fluffier and bigger when you have a fluffier base, yeah? Got that. And now this is the full with the braid and your hair. This is the full thing that we're twisting. Boom. I like to double it up because it's just a little bit thicker. But yeah, so now I'm gonna crochet the second piece. Okay, so I'm gonna crochet the second piece. I'm not too particular as far as, oh, if I crochet the first piece up and down, I gotta do the second piece side to side. I just find me a little pathway, stick it through, get that hook, close the clamp, and then pull it through like that. I hope this makes sense. Okay, boom. So this is the first joint, this is the second joint. For the second joint, you're gonna fluff this out. If it's easier to comb out before you lock it in, then do that. It's not that big of a deal. It's just easier to crochet through before you fluff it. So now we have our two pieces all in that one section. I'm gonna take the braid, make sure the braid is with that first crocheted piece that's a little bit shorter than this one. And then we're gonna get to wrapping. Hopefully you guys can see this and hopefully it makes sense. So I take this, I'm a righty, so I just like to start with my right hand, and I'm gonna wrap that around. Now as I'm wrapping it around, I let my other hand kind of assist and make sure it's tied up against the root, the scalp, if you will. So I'm just wrapping it around, make sure it stays tight. That's really what my index and my thumb is doing, is just making sure that that stays tight. After you have a secure, maybe 3-4 wrap, your joint should look like that. You know what I mean? Ignore this. Sometimes it slip, but it's all right. So I'm gonna keep wrapping it around. And I guess I'll just fast forward this part. Hopefully you can see what's happening here. Now, once I get to the bottom, one of two things are gonna happen. I'm either gonna have a little small section of the piece that I was like wrapping the hair around, and that's when I then grab the bottom of the piece that we were originally had, that first baby piece, and I'm gonna flip it up, and I'm gonna start wrapping it around as well. So I keep my index and thumb here to kind of secure that. Then I'm gonna wrap this piece around, creating kind of like a loop at the bottom. And I'm gonna wrap it until I get down to the littlest piece of hair. Boom. It's all about control, you know? Don't let this thing unravel on you and then you're like, oh my God, where was I? No, just stay strong in this process. I'm gonna wrap like that. Then I take the hair, kind of bunch it up a little bit. With a little locky lock. You know what I mean? And the more, you know, more it starts settling in, you start moving stuff around, start swaying this back, laying on it like that, put on the little head wrap, it'll squish down, and that's it. Boom. So that's basically how I did my hair. I think whenever you do individual styling, i.e. braids, twists, locks, anything like that, it can pretty much get a little scary until you're towards the end and you can see the vision. So keep going at it, keep practicing, especially if this is like your first time doing, you know, your own hair before. You want to make sure you have more than less. I have like extra hair tucked away from previous times I did my hair, and that's on purpose. Like for this style, I'd say you can probably, if you have like single packs, you'll probably need somewhere in the double digits. But because the hair that I had, it came with like 3 separate bundles, if you will. And I probably used 3 or 4 of those, mainly because I was messing up, and B, I just felt like it wasn't enough. Like I'm so used to having like 12 packs of hair just in case, because I like my styles to look thick. I don't want them to look all janky wanky, and then if something messed up, I need to have extra on deck just so that I can, you know, clean something up, fix the edges, something. But yeah, whenever you're gonna take your hair out, especially if it's in this style, I would urge you to try to find the braid within the lock already. Start unraveling at the top, take your braid out, and then just snip the rest of the hair so you don't have to try to mess with the bottom of it. All right? Any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this even edge control on my edges, because honestly I've been out here with taco meat edges and it's cute, but you know, I want a little swoop. So yeah, but that's it. Thanks guys for watching. Again, if you have any questions, comment down below. I'm gonna stop talking. See you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nichelle, Ohshells on all social media. Did you hear that train? That's gonna blow mine the whole video. Anyway, so today I'm gonna teach you guys how I achieved this look right here. The FAUX lock bob. That's what we're doing. Let me do this over.